Give me some time. I'm living in twilight. Oh, let's get this party started. Tia Leah. Hello, hello, hello. Uh-oh. Just getting everything started. Let's get this party started in here. Let's get it started. Picaris. Corny. Corny. Let's try this again. Come on. I have no idea what's going on. Loading. Alex, how you doing? Louis Guzman. Now I wonder if that's the real Louis Guzman. Picaris, I've been just observing past couple of lives. Well, imagine that. Hope you're learning something new and interesting. All right. All right. Got my little microphone. Matt Greer. How's it going there, Matt Greer? How are you doing today? All right, so we got YouTube up, TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. So let's get the charts up and live. Start streaming. Why does that not look right? Okay. Alrighty, not made for children. Entertainment purposes only. And we're going to be live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you're live. There we go. Yay. All right, everyone. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Reggie Joe Bo Jackson. I haven't seen you in a while, buddy. Nice of you to show up. Good evening, everyone. This is James from Dividend Stock Talk, brought to you by the 10-Minute Trader, where I invest in dividend stocks for weekly cash flow using a safe, predictable, consistent trading strategy called covered calls. One of the safest trading strategies there are. You buy the stock, sell somebody the option, you catch a nice little premium, safe, predictable, consistent, 1% per week. That's what we're looking for. Let's hit up with the disclaimers because don't want to get in any trouble by anyone. Harley Lynn, hey, James found you. Hey, there you are. All right, so number one, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a stockbroker. I'm not in anything. I'm just a regular guy. Don't have a college education. I went to school of hard knocks. I got out of I got out of high school in '82, joined the service, did a little bit of time in the service, got out of that. Then I started my own company, ran that for a couple of years. Now I'm semi-retired, just chilling, relaxing. I've worked since I was 13. Picaris, Army? I was Army, yep. I was a crew chief, flying around the helicopters with the door open. That's that idiot standing there. Yeah, that's me. Michael and Jill here. All right, Michael and Jill, nice to have you. Let's see what we're looking at today, get the ball rolling. So let me finish up with the disclaimers. Just to make you guys aware, there are 27, we counted them the other day, 27 people pretending to be me. So be very careful if somebody sends you a DM, an email, a text, or whatever. Picaris, oh, warrant officer. Like a unicorn, yeah, warrant officer. Toys, hello, Johnny. All right, anyway. So where was I? Oh, so 27 people pretending to be me. There can only be one. Yep, that's true. What are your thoughts about SoFi? No, Gonzo. I'm going to take a look at SoFi and I'll explain to you why it's a no, but I'm going to write it down. But let's progress forward. So as I'm saying, okay, there's 27 people pretending to be me. If you think for one moment that you think it's me, yeah, it's probably not. Okay, when I say send me your number and I will give you a call, okay, I will. SoFi has no dividends. You're absolutely right. Ford does BBWI. J-Dog? BBWI. Never heard of them. So as I was getting 27 imposters. So here's the thing. I don't do cryptocurrency. I don't do Forex. I don't do futures. I only do pre-qualified dividend stocks. Jessica King, hello, hello, hello. I only do dividend kings. Sorry, sorry, Jessica, Jessica King. All right, anyway, CVS. We'll take a look at CVS. Sorry about that. Jessica got me a little off guard. I only do pre-qualified dividend stocks. What are they? Because people ask all the time. They're companies that continue to increase their dividends for a minimum of 20 consecutive years. Okay, we're looking at the dividend kings, the dividend aristocrats, the dividend champions, the dividend contenders, and of course, we like Warren Buffett's list. CVS 22 is EXD. Okay. F-holes. What do you do if your shares get called from you? Do you just buy more and sell the call on Monday? F-holes. You know, I giggle every time, once in a while, when I see some of these names. Now, when I buy a stock, okay, now let me open up my calendar so you can get a look at what I'm talking about. Now, when I say I only do good companies, let me read a few of them to you. Kimberly Clark, sorry, that's Kinder Morgan, Intel, Ford, Citigroup, US Steel, UPS, Capital One Finance, Apple, Siri, PPG, Pfizer, IBM, Wells Fargo, Walmart, Hershey, Emerson Electric, CVS, British Petroleum. I can keep going on. Every single company that I do, you probably heard of who they are. Now, why do I buy those? Well, they've been in business for more than 20 years, which means they've gotten over the new business hump. Okay, what is it? One out of 10 companies go belly up in the first 3 years. Well, 1 out of 1,000 makes it to 10 years. What is it? 1 out of 10,000 to make it to 20 years. So I'm talking about companies that have consistently increased their dividends for 20 consecutive years. That means they are consistently profitable. Okay, why would you put your hard-earned money into a company that is not consistently profitable? It just makes no sense to me. That's where I get the "what the hell were you thinking" scenario. I gotta change this so you guys can actually see it. Yeah, see, what the hell were you thinking? Now, I say that to be a little on the playful side, because think about it. Okay, I've been working since I was 13. Now, let me think. How long ago was that? 1977? Was that 1977? I think so. Yeah, I've been working since 1977, okay? Now, however much money you think I have, I don't, okay? I have enough to keep me comfortable making my 1% per week. It takes care of all my bills, so I don't really need to go back to work, okay? Now, some people, they still have to work because they don't have enough set aside for their retirement. So no matter what you think, old age is coming for everyone. I remember that a line in the movie National Treasure. A debt all men must pay. A debt all men must pay. Okay, so death and taxes are the only thing that is actually guaranteed in life. Okay, so you do your working career, you have a certain amount of money, and that's supposed to take you into your golden years. Okay, how golden are your golden years going to be? Well, mine's pretty cool. You know, I hang out with my grandson during the day. Now I'm over at my mom's house up in Bradenton, you know, doing some landscaping over there, getting her house prepped. She's she's at that point in her life where we're trying to get her estate in order before she passes, to make sure everything goes to where she wants it to go, rather than going through probate and the courts deciding where everything goes. Yeah, well, you know, it is what it is. It's part of life. I'm 60. I'm getting my stuff set up now, so I can live my life. I can spend all my children's inheritance. I tell them that all the time. All right, anyway. All right, so Flores, what do you do if your shares get called from you? Do you just buy more and sell a call on Monday? All right, Flores, what was that? F-holes. All right, foals. I'm going to say foals because it sounds better than the other one. All right, foals. When I buy a stock, okay, let's get, for instance, 3M. Okay, let's look at 3M here for a second. Now, there's 9,567 stocks that you can jump into any day. Okay, the 9,500, that's a lot to choose from. Okay, so let's say hypothetically you walk into a grocery store, not a grocery store, but let's call it the stock market grocery store. As soon as you walk in the door, okay, you'll notice this 9,567 different items you can choose from. So how do you choose? Well, the aisle is split right down the middle. On your left-hand side, you're going to have companies that share their profits. Okay, if they're profitable, they give you a portion of the profits, and those are dividends. On the other side, the right side of the aisle, there are all companies that take all the profits and put them back in to the company for capital growth. So here's the decision you have to make. Do you want income? Do you want capital growth? Or do you want a little bit of both? Me, I am 100% income. I don't do capital growth at all. I honestly really don't care if the stock goes from here to here. If it goes up high, great for the person who's buying the option. I really honestly don't care. I'm looking for the safe, predictable, consistent 1% per week. Okay, so to answer your question, if I'm looking at 3M, I will look at 3M 4 times a year because 3M pays a dividend 4 times a year. There's 4 dates to remember. Date number 1 is the announcement date. Okay, that's when the company comes out and says, hey, we were profitable. This is how much we're giving to the shareholders. Announcement date, that's number 1. Number 2, the the EX dividend date, represented by these little green dots and these little stock symbols. Okay? The EX date is the last day the stock trades before the dividend is paid out. So, if you want to collect the dividend on 3M, okay, little 3M right there with the little green dot, you got to buy the stock before this day. If you buy it after, you don't get the dividend. Okay, if you buy it on the day, might not get it. Okay, sometimes if you buy it first thing in the morning, you might get it. If you buy it in the afternoon, you might not get it. Okay, so the EX date is date number 2. Okay, if I want to buy the stock, I want to buy it before the EX date if I want to capture the dividend. Date number 3 is the date of record. The date of record, whoever owns the stock on the date of record is entitled to the dividend. It's actually that simple. Okay, you know, you ever go to a store and say, hey, open 9 to 5. You show up after 5, well, you don't get in. You show up before 9, you don't get in. 9 to 5, it's plain and simple. The EX date is when the last day it trades before the dividend is paid out. If you want to collect the dividend, you buy it on the 22nd, the 15th, the 30th, the 3rd, the 17th, the 9th, the 10th, any day before the 23rd. So what happens then? Well, it pays another dividend, 90 days. Date number 4, payment date. Well, that's when you get your check. Okay, so let me briefly explain something else. Now, every stock you see on here pays a dividend every 90 days or every quarter. Okay, there's 4 quarters in the year, 365 days, 266 trading days per year. Okay, 4 quarters, January, February, March, first quarter. April, May, June, second quarter. July, August, September, third quarter. October, November, December, fourth quarter. We are currently we are currently second week of the third quarter, otherwise known as week number 28. Now, there's 52 weeks in a year, okay? 13 weeks in a quarter. 13 weeks in a quarter, only 66 trading days. So, if I'm looking at the Dividend Kings, Dividend Aristocrats, Dividend Champions, Dividend Contenders, and Warren Buffett's list, that's about 300 companies. 300 companies all have weekly options and 20 years of increased dividends. Okay, so I have 300 to choose from. Those are the only ones I want to look at. There's 9,567 companies. I have no desire to look at 98% of the stock market. The stock market will confuse you and it will intimidate you because there's stuff in there I've been trading for 20 years. There's some stuff I have no clue of and I have no desire to know. because it has nothing to do with my goals. Now, there's 135 people here. I'm pretty sure we all have different goals, different dreams, different aspirations. Okay? As an adult, okay, I'm assuming we're all adults, we should know off the top of our head what is our monthly bills. Okay? You should know right off the top of your head. Well, what do I usually pay for electricity? What do I usually pay for water? What do I usually pay for cable? What's my mortgage usually? What's my insurance usually? How much do I pay for gas? How much do I pay for this? How much do I pay for that? You should have an idea what your monthly expenses are. You should have an idea of how to balance a checkbook. You should have an idea of how to take care of your credit cards. Okay, we're at that point in life where all of us are over the age of 18. Okay, if your parents did their job right, you should be a fully functioning adult at the age of 18, out on your own, paying your own bills, paying your own way. Now, once you get to retirement age, what are you going to do? Because we're all going to get there. Now, I've had some students here that were under the age of 18. I don't know how they got here. And some of them 18, 19. I even had some 18, 19, and 20-year-olds saying, well, how do I do this? How do I do that? Okay, it's safe, it's simple, it's predictable, it's consistent, 1% per week. Yeah, it's not going to go through the roof. If you're looking to strike it rich and get a lot of money right away, that ain't going to happen. Terribly sorry. Okay, I'm bursting a lot of bubbles because some of you people will throw stocks at me that are particularly growth stocks that don't pay dividends. So I would like to, let you guys know I have no desire whatsoever to look at something that's not in consideration for this trading strategy. It's relatively simple. 20 years of increased dividends, weekly options. That's it. There's 2 criteria alone. Okay, so if you come up with a stock and it's not a dividend king, aristocrat, champion, or contender, or on Warren Buffett's list, there's no sense of us even wasting our time, in my humble opinion. Now, lots of ways to make money. There really are. I only teach one strategy and one strategy only here. Now, I have 6 different accounts. I share 2 of them publicly. Okay, one is up over 31%. The other one's up over 69% for the year. I'm not talking the 4 or 5 years. No. I'm talking since January. Okay, we're in week 28. If I'm getting 1% a week, I should have 28% a week. I shouldn't have 69%, but I do. I get 69% in one of my accounts. Okay, I get 31% in another account. Okay, that's more than 1% per week. Okay, let's go some of these questions. What do you think about Delta Airlines? Oh, Delta Airlines is on my list. Julie, how are you? All right. Is this Forex? Jessica Delgado, nope, this is not Forex. I do not do Forex. James, it's Michael from Boca Raton. Did we talk? Michael, that's funny. Yes, we did. 25 cents. Walgreens dividend announced closed at 11:25. All right. Trip Talk Tales. What the heck is Trip Talk Tales? I'm sorry. I'm sure there's a story behind that. Now, I'm going to open up Walgreens only because I do have Walgreens, and I'm kind of curious. What? Walgreens is up today. Awesome. Okay, now, let's go back and do the full gamut on Walgreens. Okay? Sell puts first, J-Dog. Okay, J-Dog, okay? I'm going to agree with you, and I'm going to disagree with you, okay? Yeah, it's called the wheel strategy. We sell a cash secured put first before you buy the stock, and then you do a covered call. It's basically the same thing. You're taking a big chunk of change, putting it to the side as collateral, and you're getting a rate of return on whatever option you sell against it. Okay, great. Covered call, exact same thing. You're taking a big chunk of change, setting it aside, you're getting a return on it. Okay, I'm looking for weekly cash flow. I only do weekly options. Okay, 12 July. That's this Friday. 19 July, that's next Friday. 26 July, that's 2 Fridays from now. 2 August, that's 3 Fridays from now. 9 August, 4 Fridays from now. Every single Friday, week after week after week. Same thing over and over and over again. Now, most of you guys are new to this. Okay, I've been doing this for 20 years. Oh, well, I've been doing this for 15 years. Okay, before this, I had other strategies that I was doing that, to be honest with you, some of them worked, some of them didn't. Okay, so, triple talk tails, you ready? Walgreens. Let's go all the way back to the beginning so we get the full picture. All right, so first thing I always want to see, always, is when are they paying their dividend? So let's quickly take a gander at Walgreens. Okay, it's May. So I'm thinking August, is that right? May, June, July. Okay, August. Here we have it right here, the 21st of August. Now we're still in July, okay? We're in the second week of July. So we're not gonna look at Walgreens as a contender. Now I'm gonna do it anyway because I like it and it has nice premiums. We're not gonna do this until the end of the month, which is in 2 weeks, because it becomes a contender in 2 weeks. But here's the thing. First thing I wanna see after I find out when they're paying their dividend, right? First thing I wanna see is, what am I buying it for tomorrow morning? Well, tomorrow morning it's going for $11.29. All right, closest one is going to be $11.50. Now this is for this week. There's only 2 days left. 2 days. I usually never get a 1% premium with 2 days left. So we're going to look at next Friday, not this Friday, but next Friday. The 11.5 is going for 20 cents. Okay. So what does that mean? Well, let's clear this out. Do our 20 cents, that's our premium, okay? If I'm buying it for $11.29, I sell a covered call against it, which means after I buy the stock at $11.29, I'm selling somebody the right, not the obligation. This is the difference between calls and puts. Puts, you get obligated. I don't like to use puts in this strategy. I want to keep it simple, safe, predictable, consistent. Now, this strategy came about when my 9-year-old wanted to learn how to trade, do what Daddy was doing back in '08. So my challenge, teaching a 9-year-old, it had to be simple, it had to be safe, predictable, consistent, and no way that she could lose. So in order to do that, I came up with 5 very simple rules. Okay, now try not to make this any more complicated than it needs to be, because it doesn't need to be complicated at all. Rule number 1, never buy something you don't want to hold long term. Now, long term may mean something to you, but it's something totally different from me. Now, I've been trading for 20 years. The longest I've ever held anything was 9 months. Imagine that. Trading for 20 years, the longest I've ever held anything is 9 months. That's long term for me. That's longer than long term. I don't want to hold anything that long. I want to buy it on Monday and get out by Friday. Ideally, buy on Monday, get my 1%, get out on Friday. Thank you very much. I'll see you again in 90 days. Because the companies consistently pay dividends every 90 days. Now, I have 300 companies in a quarter. Okay, so we're in the third quarter. So I'm looking at the exact same stocks. Ooh, as a matter of fact, let's do this. This will be fun. Hold on. Second week. Okay, so that'd be week 2, because we're in the second week of the third quarter. Okay. Here we go. Second week of the first quarter. Ford, Lowe's, Clorox, General Motors, Ford, Macy's. No, okay, that's account 1. Account 2. General Motors, Ford, Comcast, and Lowe's. Okay, I like Lowe's. Lowe's numbers look good. That's week number 2. Okay, that's the second week of the first quarter. So we want the second week of the second quarter. Okay, 13. Okay. First week, second quarter, second week, second quarter. Paramount, Macy's, JD, and Able Model. Okay. Macy's did that twice. All right, what do we got here? Macy's, 3M, Bitto, Lowe's, and Able Model. Okay, that's the second week of the second quarter. Okay, so we're looking at the exact same stocks. We're into the second week of the third quarter at the moment. All right, here we go. So let's take a look at Walgreens and see what it says. Okay, first thing I want to see, what am I buying it for? What am I going to sell it for? How much am I collecting? That's over 1%. That is a prime contender. Next, remember, never buy something you don't want to hold long term. Never sell at a loss. 20 years of increased dividends, weekly options, and then make sure the numbers work. Make sure the numbers work. This is your only account, right? Yeah, my only TikTok account. Yes, it is. There's 27 people pretending to be me, brand. Okay, so make sure you get the right one. I have to go back because I missed some questions. All right, let's stop right there. All right, so let's finish up with Walgreens. Okay, again, when I say make sure the numbers work, here are the numbers. What am I buying it for? What am I selling it for? Is that 1%? Great. Now I want to take a look at the charts because the charts are part of the numbers also. There's 5 things. You're going to see a lot of 5s. Okay? 5 things I'm looking for on a chart. Number 1, the high. High of the year. Okay, right there. Number 2, the low of the year. Number 3, where was it? Number 4, where is it now? Number 5, what direction is it going? All right, simple enough, right? Now, that's the 1 year chart. Okay, so we're not at the high, okay? Because here's today right here. That's a year ago, okay? We're currently not at the high, and we're currently not at the low, somewhere in the middle. Now, it kind of looks like we're at the low, but we're gonna zoom into that in a little bit, and you'll see exactly what I'm looking at. So that's the 1 year chart. So it gives me a couple ideas. Now, 90-day chart. What am I looking at on the 90-day chart? Well, there's a couple of things I'm looking at. Number 1, high, low. Where was it? Where is it? What direction is it going? Okay. What else am I looking for? Well, I'm looking for a pattern. Okay. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Look at the spacing between the highs and the lows. Highs and the lows. Highs and the lows. They look like a week apart. I'm looking for a recognizable pattern. Now, the last 30 days is going to give me an idea of where it's going next. Okay? 30-day high, low, where was it, where is it, where is it going? Okay, so 30-day high is right here. That's on like the 12th. The 30-day bottom was yesterday. Okay, now it looks like it was yesterday. I like 2 days to the upside to verify whether it's a bottom or not. Because we thought, a couple of weeks ago, we thought this right here was the bottom at 15. Because we had 1 day to the upside, which is exactly what we have now. Okay, the bottom, 1 day to the upside. Okay? The very next day it was down. So we will find out tomorrow whether or not it is on an upward trend. Julie C., how are you today? Online teacher John, how you doing? J-Dog, if assigned, then sell calls. If you're assigned, okay. ACAD, never heard of ACAD. Jerry. ACAD, take a gander at it. PMT, Geraldo. PMT, never heard of that one either. Let's go a few more. Doc, what's happening? James, did we talk to you? Yes, we did talk tonight, Harley. Jolly, hi, how's it going, Jolly? I missed you this morning. Where were you? Anyway, James, did we talk tonight? Now I'm nervous it wasn't you. Well, Harley, we did talk tonight. Triple Stoke. Starbucks. Ooh, I like Starbucks. I like Walgreens. I like Nike. In for the long run. Okay, Trip Talk Tales. Okay, all more power to you. Let me just check, see where our list is. Okay, Starbucks, we'll put that on. S-Bucks. Walgreens, we just looked at Walgreens. Nike is on the list. We'll take a look at Nike a little bit later on. Okay, but yeah, I like all those stocks. UAN. Never heard of UAN. UAN. My kids won't be getting an inheritance. I'm going to have everything spent. Okay. How do you handle greed? Ooh, okay, I'll tell you how you handle greed. You lose a shitload of money. Okay? I lost $12,000 in one day. I lost $91,000 in 1 week. It gets you to think, I probably shouldn't do that again. Sometimes you have to lose a big fat chunk of money and it's got to hurt really bad because greed will make you do stupid stuff. Okay, you say, wait a second. If I do this one, I'll get more. But if I do that one, I won't get as much. No, I look for 1% safely. Safety is my first obligation. Okay, so I have no. Hey, Steve Bloom, how's it going over there on Facebook, there, Mr. Steve? So that's something you got to get under control. Okay, now I don't know if you're a girl or a guy, but here's the thing: women make better traders than men. Sorry. This is your only account, right? Yes, Brand, we had that conversation already. How do you follow me so fast you didn't even touch the screen? Okay, Matt, don't know. James, did we talk tonight? I'm nervous it wasn't you. Okay, Harley, it's the third time you asked me that question. JD, okay, Harley, Lynn, yep. I've been getting a lot of calls from AI bots impersonating people I know lately. Okay, but yeah, here's the thing, Jerry, about Harley Lynn. Harley actually sent me his phone number, and I actually called him tonight, and we had a nice conversation, about a half hour or so. It's cool. Brand, he has 6. No, I have 27 people pretending to be me. Just 2. Nope, I only got 1. Brand NVM. I think you're talking about TikTok. All right, I don't know. Just want to pay for my planes. Hey, Michael, you and I had a conversation, okay? I actually called Michael David Robinson. Now, from what I understand, Michael, you have enough, okay, from the conversation we had, you have enough so as soon as you are proficient with this strategy, okay, and you're really, hey, Hakuna's signing in. Hakuna, how are you doing? Michael David, as soon as you get comfortable with it, okay, now, when I say 98% of all my money is invested at all times, well, I've been doing this for 20 years. I have no problem with it whatsoever. I got a credit card and a debit card both attached to my trading account. Okay, so I do all my trades on Monday. I make all my money on Monday. So when I buy a stock, I sell a covered call. Okay, that premium is cash in my account that same day. So I can't, on Monday, I get 1% of my account. Oh, excuse me. What the hell did I eat tonight? My goodness. That's weird. So once you get enough money to sustain yourself, okay, you just, however you want to do it. I can't tell you how to spend your money or how to invest your money. All I know is that 98% of everything that I have is invested at all times. Okay, I keep maybe a couple of thousand aside in case I have to, buy my grandson some new toys or take him for a little trip, whatever. Pitbull, what's up? All right, Kevin Costner. Wow, nice of you to grace us with your present, Almighty One. Do you have a spreadsheet for preparing your profits, investments, and stocks? Not yet. I don't have that much. Mama's in the house. Woohoo! Did you ever get the picture? Oh, did you ever get the price of those planes? Yes, I did. $14,000 an hour to fly one of those bad boys. Just give us the list, J-Dog. James, did we talk tonight about Boca? Now I'm nervous it wasn't you. Okay, Harley, this is the 4th time you've asked that question. Mac, why do you look for weekly options? Oh, Mac, that's an interesting question. I could ask you the same question. Why don't you do weekly options? Okay, weekly options gives me a weekly paycheck. Okay, now I'm looking for a safe, predictable, consistent 1% per week. So I share 2 different accounts that I share with you guys. Other direction. Come on. All right. Right. Here we go. Damn it, come on. I don't know how to get rid of that stupid eyeglasses, that flower. All right. I share 2 accounts with you guys. Now, for those who don't know, this screen here, okay, the one I'm standing in front of, this one, is live on YouTube. Okay, so you can watch it on your big screen TV, you can watch it on your computer, your laptop. That way you'll be able to see some of these little tiny numbers. Okay? Because you're not going to be able to see them on your phone, your iPad, or whatever mobile device you're watching. Account number 1. It's up 30% so far. As of January 1st, there was $117,475. Okay, 1% of that is $1,100 a week. Okay, so if I'm not doing weekly options, I'm missing out on $1,100 a week. So if you have a different way of me gaining $1,100 a week, I'm all ears. Okay, if I'm going to do something monthly, monthly is going to have to give me $4,400 for a month. I've never seen a monthly option that gives me 4.5%. That's why I do the weeklies. So I'm looking for 1% per week. Now, this account here, $100,000 in cash, $100,000 in margin. Okay, it is up 69% for the year. That's twice as much as this one. Well, it's borrowed money. Okay, now I have to pay interest on that money. Now I'm paying 8%. Okay, I'm making 69%, and I'm paying 8. I got no problem with that whatsoever. I'll borrow as much money as somebody is willing to give me, and I'll go as high as 15%. But that's me. Okay, so Mac, you're asking me why do I like weekly options? Well, I'm asking you, why don't you do weekly options? What do you think about Pepsi is going to do tomorrow? Hey, Sheila, it's not that cut and dry. Okay, first off, I always want to find out when are they paying their dividend. Okay, not in August, not in July. So more than likely, it's going to be in September. Yep. Okay, it's in the third, what is that, 26, 25, 24, 23. It's in week number 23. So Pepsi pays its dividend in week number 23. We're in week number 2. We're not going to be looking at Pepsi for another 10 weeks, maybe. All right, so anyway, so we finished up with Walgreens, Pepsi, just for the fun of it real quick. Number 1, $163.99, so I'm looking at the 164s. There's no 164s, so we look at the 165s. Okay, so at 164, the 165 is going for 2.5. Well, that's more than 1%. Hell yeah. But what is the chart telling me? Well, here's the high, here's the low, there's where it was, this is where it is, this is the direction it's going. That's the 1 year. It doesn't really tell me a whole heck of a lot. But what does the 90-day tell me? Well, here's the 90-day. You see how the highs and lows are further apart? See, from this high to this low is 2 weeks. From this low to this high is 2 weeks. From this low to this high is 3 weeks. And then 2 weeks, 1 week, and then a week and a half, then 2 weeks, and then 3 weeks. So it's not a quick succession. It's 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. All right. But look at where we are. We're at the 90-day bottom. Okay, so if you really like Pepsi, I mean really like Pepsi, okay, 30-day high right here, 30 days ago. Let me go over this side because you can see me. 30-day high was 30 days ago. Okay? And let's go a little further. There we go. Can we see that good? Huh. All right, anyway. 30 days ago was the 30-day high. Okay, the previous 30-day bottom was a couple of days later. She shoots back up, shoots back down. Here's our new 30-day bottom. Okay, so I'm going to keep my eye on it if you really like Pepsi. So you're looking at either tomorrow or Friday to find that 30-day bottom, or Monday or Tuesday. I don't know. Okay. Mac, why do I look at weeklies? Well, why don't you? Okay, what do I think of Pepsi? Blah, blah, blah. Kevin Costner, Harley Lynn. That's definitely not him. He only talks about stocks on his live streams. Well, actually, I have a bunch of videos because I used to do videos. I did videos for a whole year. You know, hey, everyone, this is James from Dividend Stock Talk, brought to you by the 10 Administrator, blah, blah, blah. What's the date and time? Blue Media, the date and time, July 10th, 9:50 p.m. Oh, hello, sir. I hope you are having a good day, and I hope this is not meant heart. All right, there you go. Harley, I just told her we did. Okay, was that Lynn that was asking all those questions? It's my wife. Uh-oh, I missed all these questions. Uh-oh, where are we? Where are we? Nico, huh? Nico, I'm going to address that question. Uh-oh. I'm missing all these questions. Holy cow. How did I miss all these questions? Okay, here we go. I'm caught up now. All right, Jessica King. I made my 1% on Siri this week by selling a cash secured put. Awesome, Jess. Not something I do here because it's a little confusing for some people, but, you know, cash secured puts are pretty good. Hakuna, it freezes all the time on Instagram. Yeah, Hakuna, I honestly don't know why it is, because it's literally 6 feet away from the what do you call it, box, that stupid box. 6 feet away. Okay, so I got wireless on the computer, not an issue. 1, 2, 3, 4 iPhones going, and only one of them has bad connection. I have no idea why that is. Okay, so let's finish up. Jessica, okay. Dino Summers, I own 3M. How do you handle when 3M dumped 20% a couple of months back? You know, when 3M dumped 20% a couple of months back, I tried to buy long calls on it out into January, but they refused. They actually blocked trading on 3M for a couple of days. And you just hold on. It's a 100-year-old company. They're not going anywhere. Yeah, they had a little bit of an issue. Well, they got straightened away, and now they're getting back on track. However, they did get cut from the Dividend Kings because can you imagine this? I think it was 62 years or 67 years of increased dividends. And then the brainchild, Mr. CEO, says, well, let's cut the dividends. No, take a freaking pay cut. 67 years of increased dividends, and you're don't get me started. But yeah, don't panic. I mean, it's like almost any company. When they have bad news, they tank. Well, then they fix it and they go back up again. Especially a company that's 100 years old. And we're talking about 3M. They've been around the block. Peach Queen. Oh, that's a lovely name. Online Teacher John. Mark, what about SGov? Seriously, you want me to look up SGov? SGOV. I honestly have no idea what the hell you call this. Okay, so you're the first person of the night. What the hell are you thinking about this piece of crap? Okay, no way to predict anything. Look at it. How the hell do you trade something like that? Okay, it has no options. That's no. Okay, 20 years of increased dividends. I'm just wasting my time. Dino Summers, how do you choose the stock price to sell calls? Well, that's easy. That's an easy one. Okay, let's take a look at Macy's. One of my favorites. Here's the last 30 days. The current stock price is $18.82. If I buy it at well, actually it's 90. The last trade was $18.82. The bid, $18.86. The ask, $19. So here's a little bit of a clue for those of you that have been paying attention. The last trade, $18.82. The bid, $18.86. The ask, $19. Both the bid and the ask are higher So what does that usually mean? That usually means the market maker is going to push that price up tomorrow. That's what it usually means. Is it guaranteed? No, it's not guaranteed, but it's usually. Okay, so how do I choose which one to sell the price? Which price do I sell the stock at? If I'm buying it at 19, I'm going to sell the 19s. That's not complicated at all. If I'm buying it at 19, I'm going to sell it at 19. Why? Why am I selling it at the exact same price I paid for it? Because I honestly don't care about the stock price. I really don't. I prefer it to be in an upward trend, okay? I care about this number right here. You see that number right there? If I'm going to do a covered call on Macy's tomorrow morning, I'm going to buy it at the market open at 19, and I'm going to sell the rights for someone to buy it from me from tomorrow morning until the expiration date. The one I'm looking at moment, 19 July 24. That's not this Friday, it's next Friday. It's like, what is that, 9 days away. So I am getting 49 cents per share. What does that mean? Well, let's take a gander. 49 cents a share, let's divide it by the purchase price of $19. 2.57%. See it right there? 2.57% for 1 week. Well, 2.57% for 1 week, you keep doing that, every single week. That's over 100% by the end of the year. And we're talking about a company that's over 100 years old. Okay? Now, just to let you know, Macy's did have a buyout offer a couple of months ago. They said no. I don't know if there's somebody lurking in the dark trying to buy them out again. That I honestly don't know. But how do I choose a stock price? If I'm buying it at 19, I'm selling it at 19. Especially if it's giving me 2.5% for the week. Okay? I said I'm looking for a safe, predictable, consistent 1% per week. Do I get it every week? No, I don't. Okay? Now, some companies don't give me 1%, but some companies give me 2 or 3%. Okay? So the 2% on this one, 2.5% on this one, is going to make up for some of my shortfallings on the other stocks. Joey Pennick. How's it going, Joey Pennick? Glad to help you here, dude. Just to let you know, over on Facebook, I am going to upgrade the camera. I know it's dark. I have no idea how to fix the stupid thing. Okay? Technologically, well, not quite technologically retired, but close. Kevin, what do you think about tomorrow's CPI report? I don't think about it at all. Okay? I'm not quite sure if you understand why I don't think about it. Because the consumer price index got nothing to do with the stock price being 19 and the option price being 49. Okay? I don't pay much attention to those kind of things. Remember rule number 1. Never buy something. JDog 30-day max. No, sorry. YouTube is still on current trades. What do you mean? Nope, that's not it. Right here. I'm going to YouTube real quick, see what's going on. Oh, live. Okay. There's one, there's the other. Yeah. Seems to be working. What about the other one? This one. It takes a while for it to, yep, see? That one's working too. All right, yeah, they're both working. All right. YouTube is still in current trades. All right, yeah, it's a little bit of a lag time. Sheila, wow, so much better to watch you on YouTube than through Facebook. You can actually read the screen. Yes, you can. Glad you like it at this, Miss Sheila. Grab yourself some popcorn, some soda, all those kind of nice, neat, fun things. Neil, it's back on another right now. Need to restart, bring it up. Okay. Road Warrior, cool beans. Crash coming, so we're buying puts. Nico, you have fun with that. Harley Lynn. James, talk about how to sign up for We Spoke Tonight on the phone, correct? Yep. Harley, I took care of it a little while ago. Right there, 10-minute trader. There you go. And reboot that. There it is right there. Live trading. For any of you that want to do live trading, I do live trading every morning. Okay, it's also, again, right there. Live trading, join our morning trading group. Now, I trade live with a few select people. We trade every morning, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 9 a.m. until whenever you guys are done asking questions, because part of your membership in that group is you can ask me anything you want. Okay, I have 6 different accounts. Okay, the one I share with you for free here gets about 50% per year. So can you imagine what I'm not sharing here? And don't bother asking, because I'm not going to tell you. Okay, this is safe, predictable, consistent. If and when you perfect this, then you might be invited. It's a personal invite to the higher higher rate of returns. Take a little bit more time, a little more energy, but this is most important to get this one under control. All right, so we did that. Yep. Nico, no, it'll go much lower. Could be. UAN, never heard of it. CMG, Harley, yay. J-Dog, is there someone coughing in the back? Yeah, that was me. Pitbull, did I talk to you? Pitbull, never talked to you, dude, sorry. Thoughts on QQQI? No, 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 no. How's that? QQQI. No, 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 no. Number one, it has no option, so I don't even want to be bothered with it. So, sorry about that. REITs. Now, some REITs are halfway decent and some of them are not. I use REITs in a separate trading strategy, not this one, because most REITs have monthly options, not weeklies. I'm ready for another 2020 put rub. Okay, you have that there, Nico. Cattleman hay trailers, cool beans. What day is best day of the week to buy options? All right, Cattleman hay trailers, I don't buy options, so I really couldn't tell you. Okay. Nico, no, women are emotional traders. No, women are logical traders. I don't know why you'd say that. Well, I've seen a lot of men traders. They're stubborn. They want to be right. And when you tell them they're wrong, they don't want to hear it. Women, it's like, okay, I won't do that again. They're a little more logical. Okay. How do I get 1% per month? You're definitely in the wrong place, Dur. If you're looking for 1% per month, you're in the wrong place. Okay, I do 1% per week. Safe, consistent, predictable. Okay, Erjan, you think Spider will go have a pullback? Honestly, don't care about spiders. So I can't answer that question because it's not something that I look at. Okay, so if you like the spiders, fine. You know, find someone that's going to help you out with spiders. I only look at 300 companies. That's it. 300. That's it. I don't want to sit in front of the computer all day. Okay, when I say, hey, this is James from Dividend Stock Talk, brought to you by the 10-minute trader. I don't want to sit in front of my computer for 10 minutes. It doesn't take me long. As a matter of fact, let's shoot through some real quick. I'll show you exactly what it is I'm looking for. Okay, let's move this over here. Give me a second. All right, I'm going to show you really quick what I do to do my personal trading, because it's really not that complicated, and a lot of you people here want to make it more complicated than it needs to be. All right, you ready? First thing, I'm looking at my stock list. All right, now I have over 300 companies in my calendar. This is June 2024, July 2024. Okay, so let's look here. This week. Now, usually I only pick up 1 or 2 stocks per week. That's it. So why would I sit in front of the computer for hours upon hours? I'm only looking to pick up 2. All right. Now, if I have 300 companies and I put it into the quarter, that's 13 weeks. So 300 into 13, that means there's anywhere between 5 and 20 stocks on a weekly basis. just to prove what's what. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at these 5 right here, and I'm going to show you how quick it is. Please don't make it more complex than it needs to be. First off, number 1, I never, ever, ever question a stock that is on my personal calendar. And the reason why is I've been doing it long enough. Number 1, I know who they are. Number 2, I've already done the research. Okay? Means I've already checked the book value. I've already checked how long they've been paying dividends. I've already checked whether they have weekly or monthly options. I've already checked the cash flow. I already checked everything I need to check in order for me to feel comfortable while buying one of these companies. Now, this is my list. You guys got to figure out your own. Now, when I say look at the dividend kings, aristocrats, champions, contenders, Warren Buffett's list, that should be enough right there to find some good quality companies. Okay, you are 10 minutes behind in comments. Yep, Blueberry, I am. 73 messages is on hold. So I'm trying to explain it as I go. First thing I want to look at, what are they having in dividends? And these are the only 5 I'm going to look at. Watch how quick I can blow through these. You ready? AbbVie. First thing I want to see, ABBV, AbbVie. What am I buying it for? 168, the 167s are going for 173. Great, that's 1%. High, low, where was it? Where is it? Where is it going? Great. Last 90 days. Okay? High, low, where was it? Where is it? Where is it going? Last 30 days. Nice. I like that. 30-day bottom, 30-day top, new bottom. 4 days to the upside. Great. That's a yes. Abbott Labs. ABT. 103.61. I'm looking at the 104s. 174. Yep. Okay. High, low, was it, is it, where's it going? Great. Last 90 days. Okay. High, low, where was it, where is it, where's it going? It's going to the downside. No need for me to look any further. Okay. Hormel. HRL. Okay, 30.59 to 30.50s, 15 cents. That's going to be a no. Not worth my time. PNC. 166, 165, yep, 160, good, yep. No. See, it's at the high of the year. That's a no. Procter & Gamble. PG. 166.96 to 167s, 90 cents, not even 0.5%. That's a no. See, 5 stocks that quick. I picked up one, okay, AbbVie, because everything looked good. Okay, got to click and select his name to go on the profile and select live videos. There you go. Thanks. There, Michael. Cattleman, yep. 161, no idea what that means. Michael, go to his YouTube profile, click on the screen, select live videos. Yep. The correct one. Yep. Amazon, please. Amazon's a big fat no. Sorry. Amazon doesn't share its profits. That means there are no dividends. That means you're wasting our time. Okay, we're looking for companies that increase their dividends consecutively for at least 20 years. Amazon has no dividends, so it's going to be a no. Do you buy back the stock if it gets called from you and move on? No. AGNC divvy today, so that's going to be a no because we don't want to do it after the dividend. Because after the dividend, well, I'm going the wrong way. After the dividend, the stock usually goes down. Cattleman, hay trailers, I would sell covered calls. Weekly, good question for James also. Cattleman, I didn't get that one. Amazon, okay. Kike Simon, yeah, Amazon's a no. The day doesn't matter, the decay does. I like Mondays because the decay is 5 days. All right, so if I'm buying on Monday and selling on Friday, all my money's tied up for the week. Okay, so I can't get something in the middle of the week because all my money's already tied up on Monday. Friday, everything gets released. Well, not everything. Sometimes I carry something over. No, it gets called and they own it. Yep. Jimmy, hey James, you are echoing on YouTube podcast. Am I really? YouTube. I shouldn't be. Oh, let me lower the volume a little bit. Is that better? Right about there. Okay. Full. Sorry, you got it. Thanks. All right. 16. I'm catching up. Yeah, Wade. Okay. Cattleman Hay Trails. Message him. He will call you. Yep. I've talked to Wade a couple of times. Jeff, never talked to Jeff. Need to turn off volume on your YouTube browser, hearing an echo. YouTube browser. Oh, yeah, that's why. All right, hold on. That's why right there. Sorry, I had I had one of the YouTubes open. All right, so it's gone now. Thank you for that, by the way. Jose, 1% safe, conservative, repetitive, weekly. What the strategy? I'm glad you like it, Jose. Oops, damn it. My fat fingers get in the way. My account isn't approved for trading Tesla options, even though I own 161, but I can play with Ford. Well, alrighty then. Do you know more quarterly or monthly wait a minute. Do you know more quarterly or monthly dividends? I only do stocks that have dividends that increase for 20 years. Whether they're monthly or whether they're annually or whether they're biannually or whether they're quarterly, totally irrelevant. Okay? It doesn't really matter how often they pay a dividend. What matters to me is, do they have 20 years of increased dividends, and do they have weekly options available? That's more important to me than anything else. All right. What's your thought about Tesla? Big fat no. The reason why I say no to Tesla is the same reason I say no to all the other companies that don't have dividends or don't have 20 years of increased dividends. Okay, when I say 20 years of increased dividends and weekly options, that's 300 companies I'm looking at. How the heck am I supposed to balance 300 different companies? Okay, well, I do it in like a revolving door or a merry-go-round, whatever analogy you want to use. I buy one. There, hold on a second. Let's go back to here. Now let's go back to January. Okay, it's gonna load. Okay, ready? Here we go. January of this year. Take a look. Comcast, Cisco, American Express, Bristol Myers Squibb, JP Morgan, MasterCard, General Mills, AT&T, Verizon, Abbott Labs, AbbVie, Hormel, PNC, blah, 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 so on and so forth. Guess what? That's January 1st. Well, just for the fun of it, let's look at April 1st. April, you ready? Comcast, Cisco, American Express, Bristol Myers Squibb, JP Morgan, MasterCard, Verizon, General Mills, AT&T. The exact same companies. But wait, if you order now, you'll get this whammo jammo thing here. April, May, June, July. Okay? July, you ready? Comcast, American Express, Bristol Myers Squibb, Cisco, General Dynamics, JP Morgan, Lennar, MasterCard, AT&T, Verizon, General Electric, oh, come on, GIS, General Mills. Same companies every 90 days. Every 90 days, same companies over and over and over again. If I don't buy them this quarter, maybe I'll buy them next quarter. Okay? I will look at Comcast 4 times a year. The first week of the quarter. Okay? First week of January. First week of April. First week of July. First week of October. Other than that, I won't look at Comcast at all for the rest of the year because it's not up for consideration. It's like a revolving door. Pick a number, rotate. Pick a number, rotate. 1 through 13, 1 through 13, 1 through 13, over and over and over again. It never changes. All right, more questions. Question. I bought a put on NVIDIA. Good for you. I couldn't sell. Kept giving me an error. Can't help you out with that. I don't do NVIDIA. Okay. CELH. Never heard of them, Tick. Sell call premiums? Yes, I do. B. Vici. Never heard of it. CELH. All right. So you must really want me to take a look at CELH. So I'm going to say no anyway. CELH. Celius. 57. The 57, 214. Cool. CELH. Okay. Celios. Oh, imagine that. There are no dividends for this period. That's a no. When I say 20 years of increased dividends, they got to at least have one. This one has none. So why would... It's just a no. And let's move on. Tim McCrocker's new here, so I don't want to pick on him too much. Bad fish. Ford. All right, wait a minute. Ford's already written down. It's on the list. BTI. What about BTI? I've never heard of BTI. Yeah, it's a no. It's a monthly. So something about 20 years of increased dividends and weekly options. These are monthly options. Okay? It's a monthly option. It's a no. It's a no. What's the matter with you? It's a no. How about Tesla? RJ Tesla's a no. He only does dividends. Yep. Falls. Uh-oh. Falls. Uh-oh, I'm missing some of these questions. All right. Falls. You're echoing because you have an open tab. You already closed it. Tell me about this 1% and how do you do it? Original 606. Okay, I'll show you really quick. You ready? Rule number 1, never buy a stock you don't want to own long term. Rule number 2, never sell at a loss. Rule number 3, make sure the company has 20 years of increased dividends. Rule number 4, make sure the company has weekly options. Rule number 5, make sure the numbers work. Here's where the 1% comes in. Macy's. All right, Macy's. It's been in business for over 100 years. Okay, it ain't going anywhere. $19. If I buy it at $19 tomorrow morning, I can sell my rights to that stock using what is called a covered call. That means I buy the stock, I sell somebody the rights to buy it from me for the exact same amount I paid for it, and I collect what is called the premium. The premium on this for tomorrow is 2.5%. Okay, that's not 1%, it's 2.5. RJ Tesla's going up tomorrow, really don't care. You're echoing. Yep, I got that. Got that. Renaissance question. It freezes all the time. Okay, Renaissance. That's the last thing I've seen. Last thing I've seen. It freezes all the time on Instagram. Okay, original 606. Hopefully that answers your question. Sheila, do you do your research Sunday night and sell Monday morning? Can you put the order in Sunday night? Okay, Sheila, you could put the order in any time before the market opens. Okay, do I do my research Sunday? No. Okay, when I say the 10-minute trader, it means in the morning when I sit down to do my podcast, I'm turning on my computer and I'm seeing everything that the other traders are seeing. All right, I don't sit and I don't research. Okay, I already showed you what I look for. Okay, I look for when the dividend is paying. What am I paying for it? What am I selling it for? And is the chart correct? Okay, that's it. Okay, don't make it more confusing than it needs to be. And no, I don't. All right, so Flores, fix, thanks. United Airlines, Jimmy, UAW. Yeah, we have it written down. What's your opinion on QQQ for tomorrow? No, 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 no. That's my answer on QQQ. Renaissance, do you have win rate stats on your webpage? Win rate? You mean how many times I've won as opposed to how many times I've lost? Well, look at it this way. We're in week number 28 for the year. All right? Okay, here's all the trades I've done in these two particular accounts, okay? Account number 1, account number 2. See all the different trades? See them all? All of them, all of them, all of them, all of them, all of them. All right? Out of all those trades, out of every single trade I've made so far this year, I've lost one. And that was it, Able Model. Lost $600 on Able Mount. That's it. Only one loss this year so far. RJ, is Tesla going up tomorrow? Yeah, probably will. Simone, how are you? Yep, Walgreens did go up. Jose Lopez, Walgreens on your watch list, waiting for confirmation. Yep, Jose it is. Jimmy, forget AL, no dividends. MB, is that schedule based on when or before they pay out dividends? MB, let me open it up again. Okay, MB, what you're looking at here is a calendar. July 2024. From the 1st of July to the 3rd of August. Okay? These little green dots represent a company that is an EX date. EX date is the last day the stock trades before the dividend is paid out. Let me briefly explain. There's 4 dates to remember. 1, the announcement date. 2, the EX date. Last day the stock trades before the dividend is paid. 3, date of record. Whoever owns the stock on the date of record is entitled to the dividend. 4, payment date. Okay, these little green dots here are the EX date for all those companies. If you want to collect the dividend on Lowe's, which is paying on the 24th, you have to buy it any day before. The 17th, the 9th, the 3rd, the 5th, the 11th, the 15th, the 16th, the 23rd, the 22nd. Any day before the EX date. And then you are entitled to the dividend. Cat looking good right now. I want a week. Floors. Caterpillar 328. Okay, 328. I'm going to be looking at the 327.5. Nice. The 330s. Nice. Okay, yeah. So you're getting you 1% here. What's the chart telling me? High, low, where was it? Where is it? What direction is it going? Great. What's the last 90 days? Last 90 days. Here's our high. Here's our low. Okay, look at the movement. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Okay, it's kind of in a downward trend at the moment for the last 30 days. Last 30 days, right there. All right. So the closer you get to the time frame, as time frames change from the 1 year, the 90 day, the 30 day. Okay, look. She's high here, she drops. She goes up, she drops. She goes up, 30-day high. She drops. She goes up, she's dropping. Okay? Now this bottom here is not quite close to the 30-day bottom. The 30-day bottom's here, 316. Right now we're at 322. Okay, so it doesn't really thrill me. Okay, because it's in a downward trend at the moment. See the high? It's going to the downside until it solidifies and turns around and goes back up. Then Caterpillar's not going to be a good one. Sir, 2389. Pi. You want to look at Pi? Polaris. Ooh, no. Wasn't that quick? Sir, 2389? No. VOD, Vodafone. You look at how choppy that is. Oh my goodness. And what do I mean by choppy? Okay, what do I mean by choppy? Look. Gap down, gap up, gap up, gap up, gap up, gap up, gap up, gap down, gap down, gap down, gap up, gap up, gap down, gap down, gap down, gap up, gap up. Yeah, that's choppy as hell. Okay, $9.30. Yeah, that's going to be a no. Look at the numbers. 9.30. The 9's going for 32. You take 30 off there, you make it 2 cents. Yeah, no. Okay, 9.5. Yeah, no. Sorry, the numbers just don't work on VOD. Florida Gal, you do know Florida Gal, we like Walgreens. Renee, I know you do dividends, but did you ever do option trading? Yes, I did. Was that it for the question? Did I ever do it? Yes, I did. Okay, before I learned this strategy, I used to do options. Which one is good for next week? Carlito's Way? I can't tell you that. Yeah, sir, 2389, we looked at Polaris, it's a no. ET, energy transfer. Holy cow, 60 questions I'm missing out on? Okay, it's going to be a no. Okay, look at your high a couple days back. Yeah, that's too close to the high for me. All right, for energy transfer. I just got a rose. Thank you, sir. Oh, I'm done? How did I miss all these questions? What is your theory reasoning for buying near the dividend date? Because stocks typically goes. You just answered your question there, Nathan James. What's my reasoning? What's my theory for buying near the dividend date? Because stocks typically go up. Yeah, they typically go up before the dividend date. Nice. User. So if I buy before the dividend date, I get the dividend. Well, yeah. So if I buy before the, yep, okay. Do you have a dividend that is being taken away? Good short, no. User, so if I buy before the dividend date by a day, I get the dividend, yep. User, so if I buy, yep, we already said that one. How much are you making off dividends weekly? What's the total cost of the investment? W-axis. Well, you're new here, especially with a question like that. Now, I'm sure you want to know. Okay, I try not to collect dividends, only because, let me go here. Okay, see all these little green dots? That represents when the EX date is. Okay, so once you own the stock, and if you own it the week of the dividend, and you collect a dividend, most of the time stocks go down after they pay a dividend. See, stocks go up before they dividend. After the dividend, they have a tendency to go down. So I don't want to collect a dividend at all. I want to collect the premium, because the premium is usually always higher than the dividend. And W-axis, I make 1% of my total account, okay, which is 50% per year. And if I sell an option, do I still make a dividend? Well, here's the thing, okay? Now, let's say hypothetically you like Lowe's, all right? Here's Lowe's. What is Lowe's dividend? Lowe's dividend is $1.15, all right? $1.15 on the 24th. If I want to buy Lowe's, I want to get it on the 8th, all right? I want to buy it at the opening of the day, sell the option, and let's find out exactly what Lowe's is at the moment, because we are, oh, wait a minute, that was the other day. L-O-W. Oh, well, how did we miss this one? Check it out. Okay, so here's your 30-day high. She drops, she pulls back up, drops again, pulls up, drops. Here's the bottom right there. 2 days to the upside. Okay, 1, 2. These two both are up. Here's Monday right here. Monday, she opened up at 215. Okay, right at the moment, she's at 220. So it did go up. All right? Now, here's the thing. The dividend for Lowe's is $1.15, right? The premium for Lowe's is $3.80. So ask yourself this question. Do I want to buy the stock and collect $1.25? Is that what it was? $1.15. Do I want to buy the stock and collect $1.15 every 90 days? Or do I want to buy the stock, sell somebody the rights to buy it from me, and collect almost 3 times the amount of the dividend, which is called a premium, every week? Well, are you going to get $3 every week? No, you're not going to get $3 every week. Okay, but my goal is 1% per week. Now, 1% per week comes to 50% per year. Okay, don't get me wrong. I like Lowe's, and I normally buy Lowe's. Ooh, wait a second. Okay. Okay, week number 2, January, Lowe's. Okay, 500 shares at 214, so the 225s, the 212s at 305. Oh, I bought some more. Whoop, wait a minute, that's the same one. Week 3. Oh, well, I don't have it at week 3, which means I sold it in week 2. Okay, so that was week 3, week 2, I want to go second quarter. Second quarter. Nope. Nope. No, again. Second week, second week, first quarter, I bought lows. Second week, second quarter, lows. 200 shares, 238, sold 240s, 216. Okay, now did I hold on to it? Yes, I did. Okay, third week, lows. Okay, got 75 cents on that one. Do I have lows over here? Nope, nope. Oh, again, week 4, lows, another 75 cents. So I like lows, and I buy it every quarter. So the question is, do you like lows? Number 1, they're paying out a dividend of 115. But if I buy it and I do a covered call, instead of the 115, okay, I'm getting $3.80. I would prefer 380 over 115. It's all about the numbers. It's simple math. Do we sell options? Do I make the dividend? All right, no weekly options on pie. All right. Do you have all your trades for all 28 weeks on the webpage? No, you Renaissance, I don't have them. I have most of them. I'm still a little slow with uploading them because the website just got finished. APA, Geraldo. Is it Geraldo or Araldo? APA Corporation. What the heck is APA Corporation? All right, APA, I meant Yahoo Finance. APA Corporation. Okay, they do pay dividends. Wow. All the way to 82. Okay. All right, Geraldo, check it out. 1982, 3 cents. 83, 3 cents. 84, 3 cents. 85, 3 cents. 86, 3 cents. 87, 3 cents. 88, 3 cents. 89, 3 cents. 93 cents. 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. Yeah, that's going to be a no. They don't increase their dividends at all. Why would I bother? Think about it. If you're going to invest your money in a company, why would you invest money in a company that's not profitable? I think about it. If the company is profitable, they're sharing their profits. Okay, if it's the exact same dividend every single year and it's not going up, well, they're no longer being profitable. They're just treading water, not going anywhere. So that's a no. Sorry. All right. APA's a no. DTE, oh, DTE. Nope. That was quick, wasn't it? MDT. MDT. That Medtronics. MDT. That's how often they had dividends. Nice, 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 nice. All right, so I'm a little unhappy with it. Check it out. They started paying dividends in 89. Okay, 89 to 95. That's 6 years, and they didn't increase the dividends. 95 to 97, then 97, 99. Yeah, they're not consistent with increasing on their dividends. 21, 23, 26, 28, 31, 43, 50, 54, 63, 68, 69, 70. Okay, so they've only been consistent in the last 5 or 6 years. Okay, so you gotta ask yourself, do you really like Medtronics? All right, well, let's take a look at the numbers. 77.50, the 77.50s are going for 71. All right, I'll let it slide. Thank you, 1%. High, low, where was it? Where is it? Where is it going? Blah, blah, blah. All that kind of nice, deep, fun stuff. Last 90 days. Look at the movement. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. See, here's our 30-day bottom right there. Yesterday. Not today, but yesterday. Okay? Last 30 days. 30-day high, 30-day bottom yesterday. Today's an up day. So it means tomorrow. If tomorrow's an up day, perfect time to jump in if you like Medtronics. Now, what does it normally do this time of year? For that, we use the seasonality chart. Now, the seasonality chart, in case you didn't know, for those of you that are new here, in case you didn't know, January 1st, way over here. Okay, December 31st, way over here. The blue line represents the movement so far this year. Okay, doesn't mean a whole heck of a lot, just the movement. The red line is what we want to look at. That's 10 years worth of average movement. 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 18, 19, so on and so forth. 10 years worth of data. This is the average move, and this is where we are right now. Look at this move right there. That baby's going to the upside. So there's your answer for Medtronic. If she's up in the morning, looks good. Click here, drag over. Look at that. Oh, that was a good one. Whew. Woo-hoo. I love a good sneeze. You can see where we are right here. Now, let's bring the crosshairs over so you can see exactly where we are. Right there. Okay, that's exactly where we are, right here. That is definitely going to the upside. Okay, here we are here. 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. 3 weeks to the upside, if you like it. Wow. All right, let's change this back. My eyes are getting heavy. My sight is getting dim. It's time to stop for the night. As she stood in the doorway, I heard the mission bell. I was thinking to myself, oh wow, I'm missing all these questions. Sorry, guys. Why not pi, M? Because dividends is too low. Okay, so we said no to pi. Do you have all your trades for 20? Okay. PII. Yeah, it's a no. It's a monthly. You didn't like it when he said it, but how about if I say it? It's a no. When doing covered calls, do you choose the bid bearish and ask bullish? Well, that's an interesting question. I never thought of it that way. Let's take a gander at one. Okay. Now, I'm not quite sure what you mean by choose the bid bearish or ask bullish. It doesn't really work that way. Because see, the bid is what you can sell it for. So if I own the stock and I want to sell it, this is what I'm getting. Now, if I don't own the stock and I want to buy it, well, that's what I'm paying. The bid is what you can sell it for. The ask is what you can buy it for. Now, when you come down to the option, the ask is what you can buy it for if I wanted to buy an option. If I want to sell an option, the bid is what I'm getting. So the bid and the ask is the difference between what I buy it for and what I sell it for. So look at it this way. Okay, we all have a corner store right around the corner. 7-Eleven, Circle K, Quick Mart, whatever it is. Somebody owns that store. Okay, so whoever owns that store buys a gallon of milk for $3 and he sells a gallon of milk for $4 or $3.50, whatever. Okay, the bid is what he's paying for it. He's paying $3. The ask is what he's selling it for. The difference between the bid and the ask is the market maker or the store owner's profit. It has nothing to do with bearish and bullish. Sorry. Wow, okay, thanks again. Makes more sense. Residents. Yes, he does check his link. Okay, thanks, Recon. Larry, if stock costs $20, takes 20 cents, it will open at 1980. I'm not 100% sure that's correct. Okay? So when you're looking at the numbers, you have the last trade. or the close, closed of the last trade, 1882. The bid, 1886. The ask, 19. Volume, how many shares traded that day, the open, the high, the low, the close, all that kind of nice, neat, fun stuff. Okay? Now, the stock price got nothing at all to do with the option price. Stocks are traded in New York. Options are traded in Chicago. So, Chicago options, New York stocks. So, if the stock opens up at 19, the Chicago, all right, well, the 19 is going for 49 cents. Two different market makers. One market maker for the stock, one market maker for the options. Think of it as the stock, 7-Eleven. The option, Quick Mart or Circle K, whatever. Now, Larry, check that out. Never got that before. Dog fan, woohoo, thanks. I never seen that before. That was cool. You threw me off. I forgot where I was. All right, I'm going to the next question. What's a good dividend to butt? Jose, I have no idea what that means. Larry, not correct. The premium is paid by another person, the buyer. Larry, yes. Carlito's way. That's good to hear. Did you take your Series 7? No, I told you that earlier this morning. I mean, earlier in the live episode. Okay, I'm a nobody. Okay, I'm not a broker. I'm not a banker. I'm not an advisor. I'm not anything. I'm just an average guy on YouTube or TikTok. Hey, don't listen to a word I say. If I say something, if I say Macy's at $19, well, go check it yourself. I'm just reading the numbers. I'm getting this from Thinkorswim, which is part of Charles Schwab. You can go to Fidelity. You can go to E-Trade. You can go anywhere you want. Is Macy's at 19? Is that the bid for tomorrow? I mean, the ask for tomorrow? The options down here is the $19 strike price going for 49 cents. Okay, don't believe a word I say. You guys are all adults. You guys do your own homework. I'm just sharing what I'm doing. I'm not telling you to do anything. Okay, I like Macy's. I actually own some Macy's, so I actually like Macy's at 19. I have no problem whatsoever buying Macy's at 19. I'm not telling you to do it. I'm just reading the numbers and I'm just interpreting what I see in the chart. Here's the high, here's the low, here's where it was, here's where it is. This is the direction it's going. I can get a third grader to do that. It's not that difficult. Don't make it more complicated than it needs to be. I'm not an advisor. Thanks, 86. I'm not anything. I'm just a regular person. Recon, no, sorry, man. Due respect. The buyer buys the ex-dividend just the way it goes. All right, I have no idea what you guys are talking about. I buy and drip, then build divs on divs on divs. Long term can't lose. Okay, Billy May ShamWow. Oh, Billy Mays ShamWow. Yeah, I remember that guy. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I always say to people, if whatever you're doing you're happy with, more power to you. I'm just showing you a way that I trade that makes it safe, predictable, consistent 1% per week. Now, 1% per week is over 50% per year. I've been doing it for over 15 years. No, not really, because last year I only got like 40%. I had a couple of losing trades last year. Oh, it is what it is. Larry, sorry. I'm right. Stock resets. I have no idea what that means. Liro. Okay, how you doing? What about GLW? What the heck is GLW? Corning. Ooh, I like Corning. That's a no. That was pretty quick, wasn't it? Let me explain. Because I like Corning. Corning is on my personal list. She gaps up and keeps going up. I don't do the thing. You know what the thing is? Tig, big, high, low, Yeah, I don't do the thing. Okay? It's at the high right now. The high of the year. Okay? So, I don't buy at the high and wait for it to go higher. Yeah, I don't do that. Okay, I like Corning, but not this week. Sorry. Just put the candle in green. Yay. Recon. Nope. Impossible. Apache. Ooh. Apache. I like Apache. APA. APA is on my list. Ooh, look at the chart. 29.10. Okay, 29.10. The 29s go for 51. You take the 10 off there, you're walking away with 41 cents. And 41 cents is over 1.5% of the purchase price. So it's 1.5% for the trade. Okay, high, low, where was it, where is it, what direction it's going, everything was good. Good. Let's take a look at the 90-day. 90 days, take a look. The high, the low, where was it, where is it, what direction it's going, cool. Look right here. Goes up and pulling back. It gives me an idea of the movement. Look at the movement every 2 weeks. All right, now let's zoom on in and take a look last 30 days. Interesting. Okay, 30 days ago. Okay, the high is at 30.50. The bottom's right here, 27.20. She goes up, pulls back, up, pulls back. Now she's going to the upside. Even though there were 2 down days in a row. Okay, higher lows. Look at this. Higher lows going to the upside. That's Apache for you, if you like Apache. Remember, question number 1, never buy something you don't want to hold long term. Do you like Apache? I love Apache. Okay, it just happens to be Thursday tomorrow. All my money's tied up. So is this still going to be a buy on Monday? I don't know. Well, when does Apache pay their dividend? I don't know. Larry, Alcoa. Yeah, it's going to be a no. The reason why I say it's going to be a no, here's your 30-day high, 30-day bottom, up, down, down. Okay, look for the new bottom. The bottom is going to form in the next couple of days. Once the bottom does form, that's when you want to jump in, if you like Alcoa. Here's the thing. 39.20, what's the 40 going for? 89 cents. That's over 2%, if you like Alcoa. I love Alcoa. I just don't like it today. Okay, 3 days to the downside. 30-day bottom's here at 37. We're sitting at 38.50. She's got to come down a little bit more to make it appetizing. Until then, it is what it is. I like Apache. As a matter of fact, I'm going to write Apache down for next week. Oh, it's already written down for next week. See? It's already written down for next week. All right, so next question. Polaris is profitable. Yeah, we looked at Polaris already. Polaris is a no. Sorry if you're having a hard time absorbing it. I think they split 5 years ago. Okay. BGFV. Oh my goodness. Faust to the Great. Is this where I tell you no? BGFV. BGFV. Nope. That's a no. Sorry. Full disclosure, IOGLN. GNL. GNL. Nope. Sorry. I don't care if you're the owner. Okay, it's a no for me. You asked my opinion. My opinion is I don't do monthly optionable stock. I just don't. Not profitable enough for me. I got 300 companies to look at that do weekly options and consistently increasing 20 consecutive years. Okay, a company that is profitable for 20 years and is giving me 1% per week. Why would I do this? Okay, $7.66. If 750 is going for 5 cents, that's not even 1%, and I got to hold it for 2 weeks? Hell no. And if I'm not right, I got to hold it for 4 weeks after that. Double hell no. Sorry. Wow, missed all these questions again. Thank you, guys. I need to open a trading account. Yep. What website teaches basic trading for beginners? YouTube. Chipotle. No. Chipotle doesn't have 20 years of increased dividends. Hey, boss, how are you doing? I'm doing awesome. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. When will you get to some of the ones down? As soon as you guys stop asking questions. Best stock to trade. Macy's. APA is drilling season and not even started yet. Cool beans. Oh, check that out. Thank you, honey. That was nice of you. VC. Never heard of VC. You really want me to take a look at VC? VICI? Nope. There you go. Okay, you said APA was not good because of dividend history. Did I really? APA. Yeah, I said APA didn't have because of the dividend history. Oh, Apache. Yeah, well, the numbers look good. The charts look good. APA, dividend history. Yeah, they don't increase. Okay, that's going to be a personal call. Okay, seriously. Okay, they do have dividends. Okay, they increase dividends, but they don't increase consecutively, which means they're not profitable year after year after year. All right, so that's going to be a personal choice. I'm going to cross it off of my list, even though it has a nice setup. I like nice setups. What trades did you make on Monday? I think I bought Walgreens and what did I buy Monday? Yeah, Walgreens and Macy's. ENPH, Sony. ENPH, really? ENPH. Ooh, really? ENPH. ENPH. There's always a chance that I missed something. End phase. No dividends. Oh, hell no. Come on, Sonny. Chad. 3 big red candles not good. Well, it depends on where you are. Macy's calls. GNGN. Yep. I have Exxon and Home Depot. Is that good? Yep. Don't you like CVS? Yes, I do. Is it a good buy for Monday? Well, let's check it out. CVS. 57.50. 57.50. Ooh. Almost 2%. Almost 2%. High, low, where was it? Where is it? Where is it going? Yay! Last 90 days. 90 days ago today. 90-day high, big drop. 90-day bottom. Shoots up, pulls back, shoots up, pulls back. Now it's going to the upside. Nice. I like that. Now CVS, almost every major city in the United States has a CVS. Last 30 days. Okay. 30-day high, 30-day bottom, 1, 2, 3 days to the upside. There you go. What does CVS normally do this time of year? This time of year. Nope, you can't mistake that for anything. Check that out. Okay, here's where we are. Next 3 weeks to the upside for CVS. I'm just reading the charts. You guys can figure it out the way you want to. All right, thank you, Sheila. That was nice of you. AMD, DE, John Deere. You want to take a look at John Deere? All right, just letting you guys know I'm running out of energy. John Deere. Interesting. 351.79. 352's nice. High, low, where was it? Where is it? Blah, blah, blah. All that kind of nice, neat, fun stuff. High of the year 450, the bottom of the year 340. That's a $100 difference. All right. Last 90 days. Okay. Down, up, down, up, down. 1 day to the upside. That's awesome right there. Look to see tomorrow or Friday if she jumps up. Okay? Because you got your 30-day bottom yesterday. It's a possible 30-day bottom. It's not guaranteed. Because she could pull back tomorrow again, or this could be the bottom right here. She could turn around and go to the upside. Could. Doesn't mean it's going to. Right? Now, what does John Deere usually do this time of year? Well, seasonality tells us John Deere Well, check that out. That's another one. Oops, let me go this way. Okay. That's today, right here. 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Look at that. To the upside, John Deere. That's historical performance. That does not guarantee it's going to continue on doing it. It only means that it's done it for the only means it's done it for the past 10 years. Okay, last 30. Okay. Up, down, 1 day to the upside. Remember, I personally like 2 days to the upside, give me confirmation. You might like to get 3 days or 4 days to the upside before you say, hey, that's the bottom. All right. Next. AMD, we already looked at that one. We already looked at those. I have never seen a company that pays weekly dividends. Neither have I. Simone, do you buy multiple companies or just many contracts of one company? No, Simone, I made the mistake once to put all my eggs in one basket. Yeah, I'll never, ever, 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 ever do that. Okay, last time I put all my eggs in one basket, I lost $91,000 in 1 week. Yeah, don't do that. Spread the wealth, diversify. So in this account, I have AEO, Bitto, Kohl's, MPW, WBA, Win. This account is Kohl's, Macy's, MPW. This account, whoops, Dell, Macy's, Walgreens. So I like to spread the wealth. All right. I like support on CMG. Russ Hughes, CMG. CMG, what the heck is CMG? CMG. Chipotle, that's a big fat no, dude. The reason why it's a big fat no, they don't have 20 years of increased dividends. You can put your money wherever you want. I like companies that's consistently profitable. Not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, 20 years, 2 decades. Okay? 2 decades, that's 300 companies I look at. 300, Chipotle does not make 301. Sorry, just doesn't cut it. Do you buy just enough of the stock that day to sell covered calls, and how many of them option? All right, Cattleman Hay Trailers. I showed you my accounts because you were here earlier. Okay, now each account I like to have anywhere between 4 and 6 positions. Okay, if it's 4 positions, it's 25%, 25%, 25. 5 positions, it's 20, 20, 20. 6 positions, I believe it's 17, 17, 17, something like that. Okay, I like to keep them all even. I don't know if that makes sense. MET, ooh, I like MET. Nice, thanks. The moon, yep, Cattleman, blah, blah, blah. Michael, James, as well as others, taught me not to specialize interest, to diversify, split the money up. Okay, all right, Michael, I'm glad you like that. Geraldo wants to take a look at MET, M-E-T. Okay, MetLife. Ooh, that company's over 100 years old. Nice. 71.90. What's the 72s going for? Ooh, almost. You can almost get 1%. So that's going to be a personal call. All right. Let's take a look at the charts. Okay. High, low. Where was it? Where is it? What direction it's going? It's plain to see. Okay. Last 90 days. Right. Last 90 days. Look at the movement. Nice movement. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Now it's going to the upside. Clear as day. Let's take a look at the seasonality. What does that say? Okay, here we are. What's it going to do for the next couple of weeks? Okay. Next couple of weeks, she's going to go up a little bit. And then in August, she's going to come back down again. Fine. I don't really want to be in for 2 or 3 days. I mean, 2 or 3 weeks. That's it. So Met's a good one, Geraldo. Now, Met is on my list. It's just not on my list for this week. Oh, check it out, Sear. I got all these flowers. That's so sweet of you. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nice. Thanks. All right. The moon. Yep, got all those. Oh, here we go. I was on the floor of the Amex in the late 90s. I did many Philip Morris spreads. Yeah. James, well as others taught me. Okay, that's good. Matt, we already looked at that. Participate, not participate too much. Okay. Spreads, I like spreads. Matt, need your help really bad. Bought WRP at 320. Do I sell it fast as possible or be patient? Matt, I'm going to be totally honest with you. I've never heard of WRP. WRP. And usually, if I've never heard of something, it's usually going to be a no. Yeah, it has no options, number one. And it's not even pulling up. Okay? Now, I don't want to make you feel bad telling you bought a lemon, but what the hell were you thinking when you bought it? Okay? See my shirt? That's a no. And what the hell were you thinking? Seriously think about it. Why would you put your money into a company that's not consistently profitable? That's just me. Okay, now, all right, never mind. Would you start an RIA? No. CLM, CRF? What the heck is CLM? CLM, no options. That's a no. CRF, that's a no. All right, well, there you go. Check out UAN. Who the heck says UAN? UAN. Yeah, it's a no. Sorry, Cattleman. UAN's a no. Bankcoin, that's a no also. Thoughts on CVX, bro? Ooh, Chevron. Ooh, I like that one. Let's take a quick gander at Chevron. Now, Chevron is on my list. 155, the 155 is 213. You're getting your 1%. Look, high, low, was, is, and direction. There you have it. Let's take a look at the 90 days. 90 days. Look at the movement. Okay? Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Quick successions. Up, down, up, down. Here we are right here. Okay? We have 1 day to the upside, which means if tomorrow's another update, that's awesome. I like Chevron. Chevron's on my list. But not for this week. My money's all tapped out. All right. 11 more questions. About Bankcoin. I don't do coins at all. What do you think about CPI? Nope. Don't care. CRM, that's a no. HLF, Jessica, come on. You've been here long enough. Herbalife. Ooh, I like the company. But let's see how many years of increased dividends they have. HLF. 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, it's a no. Sorry, Herbalife stopped paying dividends in 2014. That was 10 years ago. Sorry, Jess. Costco. Isn't Costco like way overpriced? Yeah, no. HD. What? HD. What did he say? What do you think a CPI will look like tomorrow? Okay, HD, really don't care about CPI. What about Ligma? Never heard of Ligma. And usually, just, you know, tidbit, something I've never heard of, it doesn't even pop up. Ligma, can't even find it. Raj, what's on your list this week? Well, Macy's. Macy's is on my list. American Eagle Outfitters, Kohl's, Macy's, MPW, Walgreens, and Wynn. That's what's on my list for this week. You're not feeling Salesforce? Never heard of Salesforce. Okay, so user, you don't even have a name, but user, think about it this way. If it doesn't have 20 years of increased dividends, which means it's got to be over 20 years old. Okay? Got to be over 20 years old, and it's got to be profitable every single year and increase their dividends every single year. Salesforce, no, not there yet. What did you buy Monday? I bought Walgreens on Monday. All right. How about Johnson & Johnson? J&J. The premiums usually suck on Johnson & Johnson. Just to be totally honest with you. Okay? Johnson & Johnson. 149.75 to 150s. Ooh, got my 1%. Cool beans. Ooh, and look where we are on the chart. Nice. Well, let's take a look at Johnson & Johnson. Okay, high, low. Where was it? Where is it? What direction it's going? Last 90 days. Nice. Take a look. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Ooh, this is going to be a tough one right there. It might be just out of range at the moment. Okay, last 30 days. Yeah. Damn. Okay. There's your 30-day bottom, 30-day top, pulls back, goes back up, pulls back, goes back up. Yep, she's going to turn around, come back down again. So Johnson & Johnson might be good for next week. I'm writing it down. J&J for next week. That was a good pick, Carlito. Not for this week, but maybe next week. All right. You ever get that feeling like you want to keep your eye on the on the clock? I'm starting to drag. So it's 11:06. I like it. Have you seen ticker DEC? Nope. Diversified energy. No. No options. That means a no. Sorry. Defensive stock. Yeah. CPI affects a stock. You're in genius. Okay, thank you. So, learning from your boss. Thank you. Jessica King. Look at MPW Siri. Not advice. Yep. Can you look something on TELL? TELL. 64 cents? Are you kidding me? And they have options? TELL. No. Sorry, TEL's no. Think or Swim, great tool. Wish my broker had it. Well, Haas and Pfeffer, you can, move your account over to Charles Schwab. They have it. All right. That's all the questions. No, stop it. Apple predictions for tomorrow. Get some short-dated ATM calls for fun. We haven't looked at Apple in a while. Yeah, it's a no. Look at that growth. Do you remember a couple of months ago when Apple was having that big issue? They had to dish out that big fat cash and they dropped like a rock. So I should sell. I'm up. I didn't say that. Thank you, my friend. Go to bed. Yeah, I'm going to go to bed very shortly, because I committed myself to do this from 9 to 11:30. So, hey, got to power through it. Besides, I'm trying to set a precedence for my grandchildren when they get older. And they say, what did Grandpa used to do? They get to watch videos of me. Hi, grandkids. So, yeah, power through it. What has to be done, you got to get it done. All right, so not your business. Should I sell? I'm up. So let me ask you this for a question. If you don't have an exit strategy, then you're not really a trader, okay? Or you're not really an investor. Because when you buy something, you don't make your money when you sell it. You make your money when you buy it, okay? So you buy it right, and when it's profitable, you sell. Because here's the thing when it comes to profits. Nobody ever went broke taking profits. Or, this is my favorite, it ain't a profit until you take it. You can hold it all you want. Hold it as long as you like. But eventually, you're going to take profits. Now, I look for a 1% profit every week. Okay, so 1% per week is over 50% per year. I honestly really don't care about this. I really don't. And some people just have a hard time grasping that. Okay, there's 9,567 companies. How do you choose? Well, I like to keep it simple, safe, predictable, and consistent, and I don't like to lose. I've lost one trade this year so far. That's it. All right, so we're done with questions. Oh, damn it, you guys keep coming with these questions. Me too, very tired, yeah. Not your business. So hold, it was 9. I have no idea what you're talking about, not your business. CBRL. Never heard of CBRL. CBRL. No. ABB. We already looked at ABV. ABV. We got Tony Hawk investing now. Good. Brock. VRPX. Nope. All right. Cool. I thought I was going to go for the whole day with someone not mentioning that piece of crap SCHD. And there it is. SCHD. SCHD. Piece of crap, crapola, crap. Why do I say that? Well, here you go. Number one, it's a monthly, which means I want nothing to do with it. But you know what makes it even more of a piece of crap? Let's look at this. SCHD. Let's take a look at the dividends. Okay, they've been paying dividends since 2011. Not quite 20 years. Now, listen to the numbers. 12, 14, 21, 26, 20, 23. It's going backwards. 23, 25, 27, 31, 30, 20, 24. It's going backwards again. 33, 34, 35, 26. Okay. 41, 37, 41, 35, 44, 50, 60, 54, 52. They're all over the place. No consistency whatsoever with the dividends. Reason number two, they're a piece of crap. Okay, now let's go take a look at what are they offering you. If you're going to buy SCHD, this is what they're offering you. 3.64%. Come on, what the hell are you thinking when you're buying a piece of crap like that? It's your money. If the company's not consistently profitable, if they're not consistently increasing their dividends, if the yield is crap, if they have monthly options, not weekly options, it's just a no, 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 and no. Sorry, DRI. Never heard of DRI. That's a no. Come on, Sheila. You've been here long enough. 20 years of increased dividends and weekly options. If you bought, and it's now lower than when you bought it, do you sell calls or do you wait? I sell calls against it. Target, bro. Yep, I looked at Target, TGT. Lovely, marvelous. Target is a dividend king. They've been increasing their dividends consecutively for 50 years. 147, the 147 is going for 185. There's your 1%. Here's your high, here's your low, this is where it was, this is where it is, that's the direction it's going. Let's take a look. Last 90 days, look at that. High, low, high, low, high, low, high, low, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. It's in a downward downward trend at the moment. Okay, last 30 days. Okay, take a look. You can't misinterpret this. Okay, 30 days ago, 147. She drops down to 139, shoots up to 150, drops to 144.50, shoots up to 152, and it's now currently in a downward trend. Target's not going to look good until sometime next week. TGT. There you have it. Cool, we caught up. All right, NOK, it's Nokia. School supply seasons, yep, you're right. NOK, somebody want to look at Nokia? 396. What do the dividends look like for Nokia? NOK. Historical data. Historical prices, dividends only. All the dividends you got, let's take a gander at them. Okay, 1995, they pay once a year. Once a year, so it's 3 cents, 4 cents, 8 cents, 12 cents, 19, 25, 30, 35, 43, 56, 80, and In 2008, went from 83 cents to 54 to 48 to 57 to 25 to 15. Yeah, I don't like to. Oh wow, no, sorry. How about a list of stocks that actually meet your criteria? Oh, Brian, here you go. You ready? Write this down. Dividend Kings. 54 companies that consistently increase their dividends for 5 decades. 54 companies that have increased for 5 decades. Dividend Aristocrats. 64 companies that have increased their dividends for 25 years or more. Dividend Champions. 150 companies that have increased their dividends for more than 25 years. The Dividend Contenders, 10 to 24 years of increased dividends. Okay? Then you have Warren Buffett's list. Between those 5 lists I just gave you, you should come up with 300 companies that have increased for 20 years or more and have weekly options. Okay? And Carlito's Way, NRG. What the heck is NRG? Energy, nope. Sorry. Come on, Carlito, you've been here long enough. You know I don't like monthly, so why are you feeding me this crap? Sorry, I'm getting tired and grouchy. HLF is a stock I got from him. I don't know why it's a no. Really? Jessica, HLF. Herbalife. You didn't get that from me. Jess. Okay, so Herbalife is at $9.91. 9 by 10. 10 is going for 45 cents. That's a nice premium. It is. Okay, but it's in a downward trend. If you like Herbalife. Okay, last 30 days, here we go. Okay, it's 30-day high, down, up, down, up, down. 1 day to the upside, but it's actually the bottom right there, so I'd like to go 2 days to the upside. Recon, thank you. Recon, HLF, I got it from him, and that's why I don't know, so no. I need swing stocks to play. Kaz is the best. Okay, Jess. I'll look at it. I got a lot of Siri. I had asked for yes stocks under 20. Ooh, that's right. You did. I remember that. Watch list. Let's get that out of the way. HLF. I don't see HLF on here, Jess. HLF, right there. Yeah, it's under 20. Okay. It's on that list. What list? Oh, it's my old list. Oh, I'm going to have to apologize for that, Jess. You were right. I was wrong. Ooh, Carlita's Way, Comcast. My first watch, not your business. What are you looking for? Just dividends, growth? No, I'm not looking for growth at all. I'm looking for cash flow. I use dividend stocks as a precursor as to when to buy a company in order to collect a safe, predictable, and consistent 1% per week. Right, Comcast, CMCSA. 3741. 3741. The 3750 is going for 54 cents. That's over 1%. That's cool. Take a look at the chart. Here's your high. Here's your low. That's where it was. This is the direction it's going. This is where it is. No worries. Siri was the stock picked in the list and just worked out so far. Okay. Okay, so CMCSA, last 90 days. Here we go. 90 days. Ooh, look at that movement. Okay, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. See how even they are? 3 weeks, 3 weeks, 3 weeks, 3 weeks, 3 weeks. Okay, so she's coming down. Hasn't finished coming down yet. See the way it looks? Looks like it hasn't finished coming down. So Comcast might be good for next week. CMCSA. Is that right? No. They've already paid their dividend. That's a no. Sorry. Comcast already paid the dividend. Alrighty, let's take a look at my list. McDonald's. Alright, no more from you guys. Meta's a big fat no. McDonald's, MCD, Dividend Aristocrat. That's going to be a no. Well, not necessarily. Hold on a second. Hold on a minute. All right, 250, the 250s. Ooh, cool. 250.70. The 250 is going for 320. So I'm getting my 1% there. All right. Look at the chart. The high, low, another low. So we got a double bottom. Is she bouncing off of that right there? Let's take a look at the last 90 days. 90 days. Okay. This is a little tighter, like a week and a half. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Yep, so she got 1 day to the upside. So one more day to the upside and it's a jump in for Mickey D's. Okay, here we go at the 10th right there. Okay, that's a 30-day. It makes a lot more sense. Look. Okay, down right there. She shoots up, pulls back, shoots up again, pulls back. Here's a 30-day bottom right there. Okay, 1 day to the upside. I like 2 days to the upside before I jump in. Okay, Matt Finken? Meta is a no. Sorry. Meta does not pay dividends. It's a big fat no. Next on the list, PSEC. P-S-E-C. P-S-E-C. Nope. CVS. CVS. Did we already look at CVS? We did. Okay, 57.50. The 57.50 is going for that, almost 2%. There's the high, there's the low. Last 90 days. Okay, here's your high, here's your low. She jumps up, pulls back. Yep. Ooh, I like it. Look at the 30 days. Check this out. Okay, 30 days ago, she drops, pulls back, drops, pulls back, drops, pulls back. 3 days to the upside. What does CVS usually do this time of year? This time of year, we're looking at a, yeah, we did this already. Upward trend for the next month. Okay, put the cursor right there. Okay, see the difference? Going to the upside. Love it. All right. LUV, Southwest Airlines, LUV. Interesting. 27.65. The 27.50 is going for 76 cents. That's more than 2% if you like Southwest Airlines, which I do. I bought Southwest Airlines this year a couple of times. Take a look at the chart. There's the high, here's the low. She shoots up, pulls back, up, back, up, back. Now, 3 days. Ooh, I like that. The 90-day. There you go. Check out the 90-day. Okay? Down, up, 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 down. 3 days to the upside. I like that right there. Last 30 days. Okay? Here's your 30-day high. 30-day bottom right there. 1, 2, 3 days to the upside. You can't get a better invitation than that. What does seasonality tell us? Seasonality tells us, well, seasonality tells us she's going to go up for the next 2 weeks. And in the middle of July, she's going to drop back off. So 2 weeks, yeah. After that, no. 23 more questions. What about SWK? Isn't that Stanley Black? Oh, I love to check DVN. Devon Energy is on my list. DVN. 46.18. The 46. Ooh, that's going to be a no. Sorry. Take a look. Okay. Down, up, down, up, down. It's not quite turning yet. But looks good for next week, though. DVN. I gotta write DVN for next week. DVN. Alrighty. SWKS, Stanley Black & Decker. Nope. Sorry. They do, though. Started last quarter. I have no idea what he's talking about. Champ Sexy, James, you told me yesterday about another strategy for small accounts not covered. Yeah, Champ Sexy. Yeah, that was dividend capturing. That's where you buy the stock just before the EX date. Okay, but you do have to download some type of a calendar. Hold on. Okay, you do have to download some type of a calendar and put your stocks in it. Then take a look at how often have they increased their dividends. What am I saying? Oh, I'm getting tired. Okay, so Lowe's, 10 days before the EX date on the 8th. You add the dividend into it, it's 115. Does it hit your target, yes or no? The 8th was just a couple of days ago. Let's take a look. LOW. Now, we said the 8th, right? 8th. Yeah, I don't even need to do it. Look, here's the 8th right here. Okay, remember I said you buy it at the opening of the day, 215. Look, 218, it went up $3. Yeah, you made your dividend in one day. You buy it 10 days before the EX date on a Monday. At the opening, add the upcoming dividend to it. Boom, you're out. This one just happened to do it in one day. Okay, sometimes it takes 2, 3, 4, 5 days. Okay, that's actually the strategy I use for my grandson's account because he started out with $50. All right, Champ Sexy, that worked for you? All right, we're going to go through the last couple of questions, and I'm going to call it a night. CVS is good. Yep, we looked at that one. Haas and Pfeffer. Yep. SWK. Yep, we looked at Black & Decker. Meta does pay dividends, but not 20 years. Yeah, I remember that. You know, what are they on? Year 1, year 2? Love the t-shirt. Well, they're not available for sale yet, but they will be. How do you know what CVS is doing this time of the year? Well, simple. CVS. Okay. Now, CVS a year ago was here. Okay. At the end of the year, in December, it was here. Okay. 30 days ago, it was here. Today, it was here. All right. Now, after we take a look at the last 30 days, okay, this is the last 30 days for CVS. Well, here it was right here, 61.50. She drops down to 59. She shoots on up to 62. She drops all the way down, was that 55.60? And then goes up. Oh, that's where it is now. Okay, what does seasonality tell us for CVS? The seasonality tells us, what does the stock normally do this time of year? Well, here you go. The blue line represents this year. Okay, January 1st here. December 31st there. That's the whole year. Okay, we are right here, more than halfway through. Okay, well, this red line represents 10 years worth of data. That's 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, so on and so forth. So where is it now? Well, it's right here. It's in an upward trend. Okay, now that's historical. That's historical. Okay, that doesn't mean it's going to do it again. It just means that's what it's done in the last 10 years. Well, if it's done it 10 years in a row, well, maybe it might do it again. That's my thinking. What do I know? I don't know anything. You guys should really check everything I said. Rewind the whole thing. Go back. Don't listen to a word I say. Write it down. Then check yourself. Okay? Is it this? Is it that? Is that right? Is that right? Don't listen to a word I say. What do I know? Now just remember, none of this is advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. Okay? I don't suggest anything. I don't tell anyone what to do. If you're doing something now and it works for you and you're happy with it, stick with it. This is just an idea. This is just a thought. A fleeting glimpse. There you go. All right. It's 11:30. I'm tired. I'm going to bed. You guys have a great night, and I'll see you again tomorrow. And nope, finish. Okay, catch you guys tomorrow. Off you go. And now. Now, for those of you guys still hanging out on YouTube, you guys have a wonderful evening.